What up, YouTube? It's Aaron, your personal driver. Um, just gonna bring you guys a little update into my life as soon as I get this mount to where I want it to be. There we go. Oh, I'll just have to lean into it, because it's not doing what I want it to do. Last time I told you guys I wasn't doing rideshare anymore because I had here in Portland, and I was at the VA pain clinic. Fred's in the house. What's up, Fred? No, trust me, I miss all y'all too, especially driving, making money. Buddy Perea in the house. What's up, buddy? It's a long way away, man. I'm like in the northwestern part of the world right now. I'm really far away from you. I'm almost as far away as you can get, according to the map. So anyway, yeah, I was at the VA and delivering pizzas. Nice. Make that money, man. Make that money. Your kid is cute, by the way, at least from what I've seen on Instagram. Anyway, hey, no problem. Yeah. I hope you get extra tips in the pizza delivering world. So, I went to the pain clinic. Get these out so I can hear what I'm saying. Actually, I might have to keep this one in for the microphone. Anyway, and actually, the pain clinic helped a lot. They gave me this drug called duloxetine. Let's see if I can get it to focus on it. Duloxetine for nerve pain. It's a drug that they give for people who have back pain and nerve pain, and it's helped a little bit. The nice thing about this one is it doesn't make you drowsy, so I'm not gonna get if I take it I can still drive, so that's exciting. That was one of the things I was really hoping for. It's a little bit weird though, because it's also an antidepressant. Like you can use it for two different things. So I guess I'm going to be really happy and pain-free, hopefully. It still hasn't taken away all the pain, but it's way better than when they had me on Oxycontin. And this is also non-opioid, so it's non-addictive. There's no euphoric feeling. If someone stole this from me and then took the whole bottle or whatever, they wouldn't get high. They just wouldn't be able to feel any nerve pain or their nerve endings. So duloxetine. And they have me on the lowest dosage, but I think I actually might ask them to up it just a little bit, because my leg's still hurting a little bit after that, and I'm still waiting on my the head stuff, the CT scan, and they're probably going to do a nervous system scan. It's like where they hook you up to this, basically this. I'm working on that. I still have to work on that. I have the provider. I got to get the referrals in. It takes a while for like that sort of stuff. Richard R in the house. Hey Richard, I am in Portland, Oregon. So I obviously can't record anything in Ohio with the family until I get back. So I do have a CT scan planned, but that stuff is like super backed up. Like, it doesn't take a while for me to get that. And I also need to do, I forget what it's called, but they hook an IV into you, and the IV has like this infrared ink in it. And they inject the infrared ink into you. PJ Slots in the house. Patrick Sargent in the house. Yeah. So and it's called a contrast. That's what it's called. And they put this UV ink in you, and they watch it circle through your system, like from your brain to your toe, to see how your nervous system is doing. So they're gonna have to do that to me to see about the head injury stuff. But that takes a while to get into the system. So I'm waiting on that. We're also waiting to see if there's any side effects from this duloxetine stuff. See if I can get to focus here. Duloxetine, which is for nerve pain. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting right now. I'm feeling a little bit better. I still am having trouble with memory loss, but I haven't had any episodes where like I didn't know where I was in a while. And the doctors think that's just because I have less stimulus here and like I don't do anything. Appreciate it, PJ. Appreciate it. Like in Ohio, when I'm with my family, like think about all of the different stuff, all the inputs going into my brain. I got kids, work, a wife, bills, responsibility, computers, TV. Like I have all this input and it's like scrambling. But out here in Portland, all I'm doing is waiting for the doctors to give me the care I need and waiting for the tests and results and stuff. So there's less inputs going into my brain, so it's been a little bit easier. But I feel much better out here. But I, you know, and also might have to deal with the fact that the pain is not as bad. You know, in a lot of ways, the VA treats me like an old person, basically. Like either like a really old diabetic or somebody who has like really bad like sciatica or whatever in their back or something like that. Because the problem with my leg is that the nerves are all fried. So like even when it's hot, my leg's cold and stuff like that. There's also cleaner air in Portland. Yeah, it's also nicer. But I don't do anything. Physical therapy wants me to start working out, but I'm only right now going to work out under the supervision of physical therapy. Because like even last night, my leg started spasming, and so I didn't get much sleep last night because I was up all night because of my leg. But you know, it's just a weird place to be. Because obviously I want to be in Ohio. I want to be with my, you know, wife and kids. I want to be driving, making money and stuff like that. Like I had to cash out my Robinhood account and my Stash account to make up for the fact that I'm not working. So I made all that money the last 2 years, and now I have to give it all away to like bills and stuff. So first off, thank God I had that. Otherwise, I don't know what we'd do. But that'll give us money through May. So hopefully all this testing will be done by May. And they'll figure out what's wrong with my brain. The other thing I have to do is the VA is making me, it's called doing a claim. Which means the government might pay me disability for my head injury. Like, I don't know how that works or why they would even do that. But like when the doctors were like, hey, you need to fill this paperwork out and file a claim to get money, I'm like, I'm gonna say no. Like there's a way I could maybe get money for it. So I guess it depends on what the test results are gonna come back, how disabled I am from my head injury or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I started it. Anyway, what I've noticed about the VA is the VA works really well. It's super efficient and they really kick ass. The problem with the VA is getting into the system. It's like there are certain gatekeepers that you need to go through, right? Like you need to get registered and put your paperwork in the system and stuff like that. And that takes forever. It's pretty cool. Like they can't, like my doctor can't see me for about 38 days. So the VA just gave me like a regular doctor, like a civilian doctor that they're going to pay for. I don't have any co-pays. What's going on, man? What's the update? Can you drive or no? I love it when people jump in here late and I have to re-explain everything. I'll tell you, Justin, just give me a second to finish my thought. So that's cool that the VA can't see me in a time efficient way. So they gave me a private doctor, because that was one of the things that you always hear about. You know, is the VA takes so long. So the VA pays for my regular doctor now, which is cool. But regular doctors, like, you don't just get to go do all of your tests and stuff. You still have to wait in line for everybody, right? Like, I still have to wait for a CT scan to open up, not emergency style. Like, if I went to the ER and I had a car accident, obviously I would get to go to the machine first before anything. But when you schedule for it, they're like up forever because hella people are getting CT scans and there's just not enough. There's not enough scanners, right? So even though I'm not in the VA system right now, technically I'm in the civilian world, I still have to wait for the tests. That's just life. But anyway, Dustin, what happened was, for my nerve pain in my leg, they gave me duloxetine. Duloxetine. It's a nerve pain. It's a weird drug that is supposed to be an antidepressant and a nerve pain thing. They give it for both, but it's non-drowsy, and I can drive with this, which is why ultimately I think it's a good idea. It's non-drowsy. You can have as much of this as you want to. It's a non-narcotic, so it's not addictive. Like when I don't know if you guys remember when I first started the channel, I was fucking taking oxycodone like as much oxycodone as I could. No, I can drive. That's why I picked this one. Like, there's a bunch of different nerve pain drugs, but this is one that's non-addictive and stuff like that. They also use this to treat depression sometimes. It's just weird how the human body works. Oh yeah, well I can't drive in Portland anyway. I'm signed up in Ohio, so in Oregon I can't drive right now, unless I change over. But I plan on going back to Ohio, so it would be a pain in the ass to change it up here and then change it back. All I'm here for is the yeah. Well, that's the other thing is obviously they got to see how I'm going to react to it, because of the side effect of it being an antidepressant. It's weird that that's a side effect. It stems your nerve pain and also apparently makes you happy. What was I saying? So anyway, I totally forgot where this conversation was going. I could. Portland is a weird city though. So if you sign up for Lyft, you can drive anywhere where it's not outlawed. The problem is Oregon and Washington do have a law on the books that makes it so that you have to be locally signed up. It's for tax reasons. They make you use them. Yeah. So anyway, it should be an interesting thing. I've already feel like I've gotten the results from this because my leg already feels like way better. Hopefully it's a short-term thing too. I'd hate to take this for forever, but now the next step is to deal with the fact that my brain isn't working, and the problem is if I have like a major head injury like CTE, like that's the football one that everyone talks about, where like the inside of your brain is just like hollowed out. You can't see that in a brain scan. So when they do the CT and they scan my brain, they're going to see if there's just any deficiencies that are there. But if it's a major one like CTE, then I'll have to go to, there's like only like a few places that do a test for that. And the test for that is actually, they take spinal fluid from you, which that's super fun. I'm sure that's pleasant to have them do that. And they take the spinal fluid and then they have to test the spinal fluid liquid to see if you have CT or not. And so if I have to do that, I'm gonna be pissed because that's gonna probably hurt. and there's probably 1.5 million people who are trying to get that test, and like probably like 5 you can do it. So that's not very much fun. But right now it's funny. I'm basically like my mom's bitch. So I'm not working and I'm just waiting for tests. So she's like, hey, go to the store and get this. Hey, can you clean my closet for me? Hey, do this and do that or whatever. So It's fun. I joke about that, but I'm happy to be able to like help my mom a little bit. You know, you hate living with your mom when you're a kid, and then after you know grow up and you have kids of your own and stuff. It's nice to spend some time with your mom. Um, you know, uh, absent all that kind of stuff. Because normally when I see her, it's with the kids or my wife, and they're running around and stuff like that. But it's just me and her, so it's kind of been cool. I don't know how long I'm going to be excited about that, but honestly, we got to figure it out. Um, I got kind of lucky because I went into the ER. Timothy Wong's in the house. My thoughts exactly took the words out of my mouth. Enjoy doing this stuff with your mom, dad Sunday. They won't be able to there. And yeah, exactly. It's funny how life cycles out like that. I remember I couldn't wait to get out of my mom's house and start my life, and then, you know, see the world, join the army, live my own life. And now it's just nice to be back in her house. Sorry about that. Looks like it got disconnected for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, why it cuts out sometimes. But at least we're back now. So my initial thoughts about the VA is that you just gotta take a deep breath and just do it. Excuse me. It's a pain in the ass. It takes forever. You know, the right arm doesn't talk to the left arm. But once you get all your stuff in the system and they know who you are, and it's really fast. And it's like here's an example. So the pain clinic referral, they want me to see a pain therapist, which is like, that's like a weird thing. It's just somebody who specializes with lifetime injuries, which there are a lot in the military. I mean, most people in the Army don't die. I should say military. Most people in the military don't die, that they are like just seriously wounded, right? Like they have limbs falling off, or they break this or that. You know, their backs are all messed up, that sort of thing. So that you have a lot of veterans who in a normal or in the past would be dead, but because of our technology and our equipment, we're able to save them. So there's a lot of veterans who have like lifetime injuries, like, you know, on my left leg, for example, for me. And because of that, they have pain therapists that like help you deal with what to do with when you have pain that doesn't ever go away, because you're always going to have your injury, you're always going to have pain from it. So when they want me to go see one of them, I went to the like there's like just like a therapy section of the hospital where there's have all the health stuff there, and it's kind of hard to get in there. It's weird, but you can if you concentrate on doing it. So what happens is, like, there's like an open enrollment, and for this area it's Friday between noon and 1, and you go in and you sit in this big giant room, like a big giant conference room, with all the other people who want mental health, and they just go through all of the options that they have, and it's exhausting. We have one-on-one meetings, we have group meetings, we have specialty meetings, we have super secret meetings, and yada 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 yada. And at the end of it, you like fill out this little form, like what you need. You know, like, oh, you know, I have a leg injury, it's never stopping to hurt, it hurts all the time, you know, it's getting worse, not better, and I want to talk to someone about my leg. And they find someone for you. But like it takes just forever to get through all that. So, but once you're in and you've got it, then it's awesome. There's like no copay. There's like no out-of-pocket cost at all. You just have the help. And that's what I've noticed with everything, from the physical therapy to the pain clinic people to the doctor that's taking care of my head to the mental health pain therapist person. I don't know who it is yet. But so it's been 3 weeks? It's been 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and I've really only had 2 appointments with actual people, and all my other appointments have been just like administrative, filling stuff out. And so I can see how that can get frustrating. But I don't know. I just did it. You guys have any questions or comments? Fire away. But I'm definitely, it's going to be another month or two before I start driving again. Well, I'm going to head out then. Just wanted to give you guys an update of where I was at and what I was doing. It does look like help is on the way. It does look like we're going to get some answers here. Are you at the VA on the top of the hill? What's up, Griffin? Oh, first off, Griffin in the house. No, that's where I've been going. But they're full, so they can't see me there anymore. They give me a doctor in Hillsboro. Just because my mom lives in Portland, or lives in Beaverton. So the Hillsboro one is closer. And that's just, they just sent me there because they couldn't get me to see the head doctor at the VA clinic for like 38 days. And if they can't get you an appointment within 30 days, they send you there. Yeah, cool. But that's actually not where I'm at right now. I'm at the physical therapy office. It's just last time I did a video, I was here too, so I thought I'd just jump in and talk about it. Plus, it's a sunny day in Portland. They don't happen very often, so you got to enjoy them when they do happen. So the next video I'll do is probably after I see the head doctor and they do a CT scan, and we'll see how my brain is doing. Which is a scary thought, you know, like if your arm falls off, like that sucks, and there's like a lot of barriers that you have to overcome to deal with that. Like if your brain's fucked up, like that's kind of scary, and that's rough to think about, that the challenges that I might have to deal with from something like that. It's not very exciting, but hopefully they'll be able to figure out what it is and fix it. This is my biggest hope.